alpha males, or as I like to call them, divas. In this section of the video, we're gonna go over what the alpha males did to the team. The Lakers sought out big names and stars in the later half of Vogel's tenure with the Los Angeles Lakers. They went to Dwight Howard, they went to Carmelo Anthony, Rajon Rondo, Russell Westbrook for this 2021-2022 NBA season. The big issue with the divas I should say, alpha males, is that they all want the main floor general position. Even if their position doesn't ask for it. They want the ball. They want to shout and argue with their teammates when they mess up or when they don't pass that alpha male the ball. They expect to have the ball at the end of the game and be the go-to scoring player that leads the team to a win. You can't do this in a team full of all-stars where their head honchos are LeBron James and Anthony Davis. How can Frank Vogel have every player's ear when they all thought that he was just a team placeholder for LeBron James? A coach placeholder for LeBron James. How can you listen to a coach that took this job for the money and not for the love of coaching guys and teaching them the ropes around the NBA or to have a good NBA basketball system in place? Let's be serious. The biggest diva of them all is Russell Westbrook. Let's go in reverse in this timeline of Lakers divaness. First, in his last exit interview, Westbrook said this: "I'm not sure what his issue is," Frank Vogel's issue, of course, was with me, or I'm not sure why. I can't really give you an answer why we never really connected, but that's something that he has to answer. But I never, from the get-go, was feeling like I was having to try to prove myself to him and my capabilities and what I've been able to do in this game. It's unfortunate, but it's out of my hands. Russell Westbrook wasn't loved by his former teammates in all the previous teams he was with: Oklahoma City Thunder, Houston Rockets, Washington Wizards. So why the hell would he put blame on Frank for this chemistry issues they had? I would totally agree with him if he was beloved by his former coaches and players, and if he came out and said, "Hey, we love Russell," then yes, I would give Russell the benefit of the doubt and put some blame on Frankie Vogel. Yet when you see how Russell is constantly getting mad at the fans, at his referees, and the players, well then, you tick the guy off. And it's hard to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, some of the times it's fans' fault or players' fault, but he's been in so many teams now, and he's not worth the drama for the Lakers, and we all know it. Heck, the Thunder knew it, the Rockets knew it, and the Wizards knew it. That's why they traded him. But those teams are much better now, while the Lakers, they're making plans for Cancun. Continuing on to Russell Westbrook's timeline. He hates being harassed by the Laker fans, or any fans in particular. Russell said in late February or March that he didn't want his family members, even his young children, to attend Laker games because of the things they might hear about him. Well, we all get it. We hate being called names for the way we are playing on the court by the fans of the opposite team. Notice how I said opposite team. But that goes with the job. Yet when it's your own fans from your own team yelling at you, Westbrook, you shouldn't feel like you're getting harassed. They're actually showing you love. You're making millions of dollars. You come out on advertising videos. You have your own clothing company that is being rated and reviewed by customers on both Google, Yelp, and other review sites. Let's be honest, you can take the as a true sports fan, or sports player I should say, but you don't want to take it. Hold it in. Yes, you sometimes show your anger and it affects your gameplay or vice versa. Everybody ages and their shooting abilities, passing or defense changes throughout the time in the NBA. I as a fan have a right to pay for a game, sit on the court, or sit in the seats I should say, or even watch a game on my TV and boo your ass, or even boo the opposing team when they suck, or when you suck, especially when it's on purpose for dumb shit. I said it. There was a comment that he made previously and that really made me mad, pissed me off. He stated once this year that there was no actual impact by the Lakers fans on games. The exact quote was, "I don't pay attention to this crowd." I'm sorry, hold on, let me do the diva thing. "I don't pay attention to this crowd, to be honest." Let me tell you something, boy. And I say boy because you're a kid. You're an emotional idiot for saying this. For starters, the fans pay your salary. A high salary that back in the day was worth it for any team that wanted you. Even if your ass was an emotional player, which was always disrespectful, and had issues with your own teammates, had issues with the coaching staff, had issues with the referees, and the fans. The Laker fans are the fans that buy your jerseys. They buy your own brand of apparel, but you'd rather offend them and offend the fans than say something smart. Well, here, I'm going to tell you what you should do. You should say absolutely nothing.